You're looking at the Western Conference playoff picture, and there are two things that stand out to me, right, on the shocking positive side. The Utah Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, let's talk about New Orleans here. New Orleans lost DeMarcus Cousins, a few months ago, right? Right before All-Star Weekend. That was in January, I believe. And in my head, I was thinking, because they were finally starting to get together. Both the big men were in the lineup. AD was dealing with some injury problems. He finally was back in the lineup. Cousins was rolling. They were all-star game starters. And Cousins went down with the torn Achilles. And at that point, you think, dang, this was their year. But I'm looking at this Pelicans team since February. And they do a great job of not losing a lot of games to bad teams. If you look at their schedule since February, they've done a pretty good job of not losing to the bottom feeders of the NBA, right? And Anthony Davis has these guys playing hard. Rondo's game has been picked up. All around these guys, each one more is making big shots. Pelicans playing hard right now. Now, I believe they're a first-round exit no matter who they play. But if that team could hold on to the 5 seed with just Anthony Davis holding that thing down pretty much and help from role guys, but from a star standpoint, you got AD. That's it. Phenomenal season for the Pelicans. You got to be happy about that. And that Utah Jazz matchup, that's probably going to go 7 games if it stays right there. And if I'm the Jazz, look, you want to play the Pelicans compared to all those matchups they're difficult in the West. But if you're any team, you want to play that Pelicans team. I believe no matter who they play in the Western Conference, they're losing in the first round. No matter who it is, even the Jazz. But I got to give that Pelicans team a lot of credit, man. Anthony Davis has played like an MVP that second part of that season. And, man, they're 46-34. They need one more win, right? They got 2 games to go. They could use one more win. They got the Clippers, who have been eliminated from the playoff picture, in San Antonio. I believe they're going to probably clinch their spot Monday night against the Clippers. And they'll be in the playoffs. And they'll probably rest their guys, right, on against the Spurs if they can. They own the tiebreaker against the Spurs right now. If the Spurs lose a game, they're definitely resting their guys. But if the Spurs win and the Pelicans win, they'll have to play their guys. I believe they'll end up I believe the Pelicans will stay at the 5 seed. That's what I'm trying to get to. And if they stay at that 5 seed, job well done. Because if I'm a Pelicans fan, I want to play the Jazz. And if I'm a Jazz fan, I want to play the Pelicans. So, job well done from the Pelicans. Great, great season. Way to keep it together in a tough Western Conference.